Hello, and this is my second anonymous video that I am making, and today I want to talk about Fate Extra, which is a game I had recently impulsively bought for my Vita, thinking that it's just going to be, probably stupid, like most of the games you buy are without looking into them, but it turns out this is actually one of my favorite games that I've played recently. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 8 was awesome, but, I already know the whole history and what's going to happen in those games. I mean, it's a given. But in Fate Extra, everything was new. Like, everything was shrouded in mystery. Your character, your hero, you don't know anything about your past. You don't know anything about who your little minion is. And eventually you find out what your servant, who they are, and you have to guess pretty much by getting these miniature clues and all this stuff like that. And I honestly guessed completely wrong on who my hero was. I started out with Saber, and I really liked her combat style because it's just aggressive, and I like to play aggressively. My second playthrough, I did it as Archer, and I cheated, and I didn't finish it because it's not as fun second playthrough because you already know everything that's going to happen. And as soon as the enemies, you find out who they are and all that good stuff, I don't know, it just wasn't the same for me. I really liked the whole mystery part of it and figuring out who people were, and plus I did a lot of grinding, like tons of grinding every level, and plus I did Archer skills completely wrong, so I got to the 6th level and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to learn magic? Well, I guess I'm screwed. I totally learned agility, which wasn't really worth anything. And anyway, I just did my skills completely wrong because I just was thinking, oh, it's an Archer agility, but I guess he uses magic, just for future reference if you're doing that. Anyway, the game ended really cool, and just to talk about the main characters of the game, your protagonist is actually this plain character that has, no special look to them, just a plain regular old student, and there's no fancy armor, no scantily clad girl. It's really cool because honestly this gives you a little bit of ambiguity. Anyway, it gives you a little bit more of a field for your character because it could be anybody. It could be you or some random person. It's just really weird, honestly, because I like to draw characters and stuff like that. So in order to make one, it was just really cool. And another thing that I found really cool about your character is that you don't know anything about them. Excuse me. Anyway, you find out about your character, and at the end I was surprised at who my character was. I mean, I kind of had an idea. It's kind of like, I don't really want to give anything away, but whatever. It was like dot hacky. If you've ever seen that like anime, it's kind of like that. But otherwise, the combat is pretty much all based on luck, which is fine with me since I don't really button mash, but whatever, I don't care. I'm down for it. Pretty much you just attack things over and over again, and then you get the pattern, and it's pretty easy. You'll catch on to it really quickly, and then you just gotta grind away, and eventually it'll be just super powerful, and you just own everything, and that's how I like to play. But all the enemies were fantastic. Some of them were super creepy. Some of them were, you figured out who they kind of were right from the get-go. But, your character, if you make the wrong decisions, you die. It's a really cool game. I know I kind of blabbed on about it, but it's a lot of fun if you're looking for just a pick-me-up to play on the go for like the Vita or whatever for $20. Absolutely worth it. I don't know if anybody else has played it and felt the same reaction that I did. Alright, I just wanted to kind of get that out there because I like to talk about games, and I don't have many friends that like to play games, so this is all for fun. Alright, leave any comments if you want to. I'll see you later.